don't have joystick controls for speedrunners?
You should. I was playing with the controller.
Okay,
So,
all right.
that's super weird.
You know more about playing with your joystick than ever.
Let me see if
Wasn't in line.
no, it's super weird. Huh.
Also, is not registering the controller.
No. Super weird.
What's that say? Oh,
Uh,
join the Discord community.
yeah, they got cool stuff.
That just almost sounds like a misnomer. Join our Discord community.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Horrible hangs out there or something.
Also, check it out. Okay. We're on the top now. Alright.
Hey, controls. Configure controller, but you can't. It's dulled, like it's not registering a controller.
Yeah. Let me exit out of the game. Maybe hopefully it'll register. That's it.
Dr. Horrible hangs out with you all the time. Dude, can you introduce me to Bad Horse? I'd love to get his autograph, or I guess in this case his hoof of approval.
There we go. Okay, yeah, she had to restarted. That was weird. Okay. Alright, let's do we practice for a little bit. Solo run. Let's see. I'll be hothead.
I got trust issues of my own. I married a 6-foot Scottish redhead. She could kill me. That's legitimate. Every once in a while I piss her off, I hear the words redhead smash, I wake up 4 hours later, that's all I know.
Alright. So every character in this game
It's on fire?
no.
Okay.
They have a oops. Okay. Has a grappling hook.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't feel like it's a race basically. I'll just jump. Okay, there it goes. And you race against 3 other characters. Wait, what I missed?
Sorry. I asked in Salvador if he'd introduce me to Bad Horse since he hangs out with Dr. Horrible. He says I'm not even on the level of moist when it comes to trying to get him eating with Bad Horse.
That's awesome. But yeah, so yeah, basically in this game you are racing against other characters.
Okay.
And everybody has a grappling hook, so you can use that to get more speed or to move on to other platforms.
Does it do anything? Because so far you're just kind of hooking the ceiling and, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So you have to actually be in the air for it to work. Got it.
Yeah. More jumps, and like get your dash and
Oof.
you speed up. So yeah, it's different bits. So Rand's kind of just
So Brick's
memorizing.
dead. So is that your ghost or?
Yeah, it's my guess. Yeah.
Sliding to home.
Basically, yeah. So after we get a few runs here, then I'll go online and try my might against other people, or just for the.
I assume it's not just the one course.
There's more, of course, after Monum.
So are you supposed to slide under those or just not go there?
You can slide underneath. I'm just like, nah, it's fast enough right now. Hang on, let's see if I can do it real quick. Let's slide this one. Yep, there you go.
Why does this look like some video game that would be on The Incredibles?
I mean, it could. Yeah.
Are you supposed to touch that flag? Oh, I guess not.
Okay, cool. Got it. I'm gonna practice it. Okay. Let's see how online this.
I think it's gonna be a couple days before I can do any more wrestling commentary.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I still don't know if it's. Again, I know I said it before, but I really don't know if I blew a vocal cord or if I'm sick.
Right.
I feel a little bit of both right now.
Yeah, sure. Hey, is that an egg? That is an egg.
That's an Eggman, yeah.
Oh, huh.
Not exactly Gudetama or anything, but that's an Eggman.
I just realized the reference there.
Cosmonaut Comrade. Head like a bowling ball.
I think it is a bowling ball.
It can't help with speed. Oh my god, he was there for that. And Sabanur was there last night for the Fire Pro Wrestling and the whole thing. He actually says down here, the whole line last night, he knocks him stupid. He is literally knocked stupid, got me.
Yeah, man, that was pretty awesome. Oh, sure.
Saba, I really, other than like watching wrestling for 3 decades, I really don't know where all that came from last night. I barely remember what was going on. I just know I was talking as fast as possible to keep up with the insanity.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, you can drop stuff ahead of your opponents?
Yeah, you could be a dick. That's
Wow.
kind of the main point of it, actually. It's like when you get further away, yeah, so I'm dead. So I gotta wait until I get to the next checkpoint to
Take another shot.
Yeah.
Oh, he won by default.
Yep. So you get the first point.
I had to turn the volume way down because my wife was trying to sleep. Dude, I'm married too. I totally feel you there. There's times I'm laughing and my wife rolls over and stares at me. You know that look as well as I do, man. You can shut the hell up or I can kill you here.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. Oh, I'm dead.
I wouldn't mind doing it again, but I would seriously need like hot tea and lemon to see if I could do it before this stream is over.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think as someone who also commentates on games as well, like, definitely having water on hand does help.
Yeah. I still watch wrestling occasionally, Saba. I prefer the more independent style shows like NXT and everything. I think WWE's main shows have gotten really stodgy and unfortunately kind of dull. You know, nothing wrong with their performers per se. I think their writing room needs to get inventive. They haven't really been inventive in the past few years. They've been relying on physical talents to get them by, and that's just not enough.
Pretty much.
But then again, I think that they really misstepped when they let CM Punk go. They should have listened to him more. He had ideas beyond just the mat. Of course, you know what else would have helped last night? If you gave me more than 2 minutes to catch my breath before you started the next part of that tournament.
I mean, I was still trying to figure out the game. I was like, oh, wait, how do I set up this? So,
Yeah.
really noted.
Yeah, Saba, I live in LA. I had a chance to see an NXT show, but unfortunately I was working when they released the tickets. I remembered like 90 minutes after they were out to go in, and by then everything was gone, and people were reselling the $25 tickets for a minimum of $68. And as much as I like the shows, I'm not going to pay triple for a ticket no matter how much I like it. That would just be foolhardy. But I was at 3 SummerSlams in a row where Punk was one of the headliners. I was there when he beat John Cena in an undisputed match and then immediately got cashed in on by Alberto Del Rio. My wife and I were so upset. Alberto Del Rio is one of the few people that made me like John Cena. He's one of the few people that had less charisma than John Cena. That's amazing. But yeah, my wife and I have been to 6 pay-per-views together, including a WrestleMania, and at 3 of those 6, we saw successful Money in the Bank cash-ins. The one by Randy Orton on Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio on CM Punk, and at WrestleMania, I want to say 31, with Seth Rollins cashing in on both Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Ricardo was okay, but Del Rio's an okay technical wrestler, but he's not very charismatic. Every time he spoke, the best insult he ever came up with was calling somebody perro, and when all you got is just calling a man a dog? Dude, improv classes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, don't want to poo-poo on anybody's like talent or anything, but he really needed to work a little bit on his persona. And that was the one thing he never seemed to work on. Maybe he was too busy trying to chase down Paige or something, but...
Maybe.
And, you know, Paige is unbelievably hot.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her that a lot of those personal tapes were released online. I mean, whatever she decided to do sexually is her business.
Yeah.
You know, shaming her for it is just kind of stupid. As long as she's being safe about it, if she enjoys sex, she enjoys sex. Power to her.
Yeah.
Especially since she's only like 22, man. Releasing a tape like that early in her life, that's
Yeah.
awful.
But it seems like it hasn't really swayed her on that.
Well, she's returning to the ring, which is good news, but, you know, for a while she was a bit suicidal, and I get it. Even if she liked to record these things, those were hers. Those weren't meant to get out.
Yeah.
An ice block.
Is she ready to come back, or?
Word I've been seeing in the websites I follow is that they're just trying to plan out her actual return date and story. Which in and of itself is gutsy, because I don't know how you're going to be able to have her on the show without addressing the controversy somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting how they do it.
Because even when, it's like when Edge slept with, what's her name, Lita, while she was still going out with Matt Hardy. It's not the best thing to talk about publicly, but when they brought it out, it was really one of the best things to happen to everybody involved. They just got it out there. It's one of those storylines you can't believe is real, but oh my god, it's freaking real.
Yeah. Somebody's dead.
If it were the Attitude Era, they would exploit it. Probably.
Yeah,
But
they would have, actually.
It's so well known. I don't know how you ignore it. It's gonna get brought up at some point, even by accident.
Yeah. Like today's WWE, when it comes to controversy, like, you don't shy away from it. Like, every time somebody would be suspended or get caught using drugs, like, they'll write it in.
Yeah.
Or have to talk about it on the mics.
And you know, it sounds a little bit exploitive, but at the same time, the women's division could use a little controversy. As talented as they are, the writers are just kind of ignoring these women.
Mm-hmm. Because there's some, like, really good.
Oh, they're...
Really good.
It's the best the division's been since, like, Glow was a serious thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The women's division is really good. And it had, like, some better matches, in my opinion, than some of the men's.
Well, hopefully Saba, they'll just allow her to, I don't know, maybe come back as a heel and use a bit of her natural sexuality as part of her appearance. Other than that,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd bring it up too much directly, because people are just way too judgmental about women's sexual habits.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like men are much better. I mean, Harvey Weinstein's proven that men can be just as cruel dogs now as they were in, like, the 1920s. Yeah, you got a minefield of bodies back there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 40 years old. I like to think I'm a bit progressive, keeping my mind open and everything, but there's still that mental block that society gives you that sex is bad somehow.
Yeah.
Or at least American society. European societies tend to be a lot more free about it.
Yeah. We're doing good. We're doing good, Greg. We're for most part, I think everybody here had some sort of sleep.
Some sort.
Well, some shut eye for some of us.
You know, Alex passed out. Johnny took a break. Anthony was punched in the head and was unconscious for a little bit. It's all good.
Just for a little bit.
You know, I fell asleep in a doorway like it's a bad anime convention.
But we're hanging in there.
Nobody in the bathtub yet.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do our giveaway now for speedrunners.
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 Go
So,
speedrunners. Go speedrunners.
so all right, we're gonna take our drawing now, and we'll probably again we got tons of codes to give away later on today. So if you didn't miss opportunity, don't worry, you have your opportunity again very very soon. Okay, so let's roll and see who we get. No one entered. All right.
No one wants a copy of SpeedRunner.
No, it's actually a fun game. That's pretty
I'm
fun.
not saying anything bad about it. It's not quite my speed. I just find it funny that you say, "Okay, nerds, free stuff," and it's one of the few times nerds are like, "No, free stuff. No way."
I think maybe they didn't get the memo. So all right,
Who wants free stuff?
so we'll do it in there 10 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it again in there 10 minutes. I don't know why.
Is she trying to get attention?
No, she wants to get in.
That's what I mean. Is she trying to say, like, "Let me in, you SOBs"? She actually mewed.
Come on. Come on, kitty.
That's the weirdest cat door I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Come on, get your ass in here.
There you go. Yeah, so we'll do in there 10 minutes. So, at 8:10.
Jeez, Denial is really over aggressive about these codes. I think he may be rolling and smoking them.
No, it's
Yeah.
just like he's trying to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, there's nobody in here.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Alright.
I mean, I don't mind it just because like we got tons of codes to give away, so it's we need to give them anyways.
In 10 minutes, it forgets, do it now. You're the only one that entered. Jesus Christ. Stardream, you may have to give another exclamation point giveaway.
Yeah. So.
Apparently the queue empties itself and Anthony's distracted all playing games.
Yeah. Let's be.
So the Xbox is available if we decide to use it, right?
Yeah. If we
Okay.
want to use it, we can use the Xbox.
I got that possibility.
Oh, I forgot to change the scene. Oops.
Change the scene to what?
No, on the OBS. I forgot to change the camera from streamer to game.
You can always sleep, Denial. We still got 6 hours left in this thing. It's not like we're gonna immediately turn to pumpkin. Well, what? Closer to 4 now. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Actually, coming close to the finish line.
Yeah. We're almost there.
But still, time and still stuff to be given away.
Yeah. And we got a little extra extended time, so we're going until 12:30. Ah. Oh,
I don't know, man. These cats are underfoot.
alright. Hopefully, somebody can enter the chat room.
So far, there's at least 2 of them that have entered.
Yeah. They're
You
searching.
just got to keep a good eye on that clock, because in like
Yeah.
5 minutes, you got to go back to that system.
Yeah, for sure. Ugh. So, let's see.
God, I need to read Astonishing X-Men.
Mm.
I've not kept up on that series. I've seen the first issue,
Mm-hmm.
but I think there's at least 3 more out I haven't read, and I need to catch up on that story.
What's your take on the X-Men New Mutants?
I get where they're going. I just don't know if that's where I would have started.
Same. It's weird.
The Demon Bear Saga is one of those things, if you're talking about hardcore New Mutant stories, you need to get to at some point. It's kind of hard to really convince people, though, that this is an X-Men story, when the whole time you're basically giving them an animalistic version of Freddy Krueger to deal with.
Yeah, it's. I think I remember seeing that trailer. I don't know how it might have been before it was released, but
I could see people getting confused, too, because the one who played Will's older brother in Stranger Things is the one playing Cannonball.
oh,
And he's in that movie in a flannel shirt. Some people might have been staring at this thinking, "Oh my god, my Netflix is taking over my YouTube. What happened?"
right. It's an interesting take because we always, have, at least when it comes to the movie universe,
Yeah.
like we've seen mutants like have powers and essentially like are more powerful than humans.
Yeah, and demonic entities in comic book movies are not that big of a stretch, but there's also that outside possibility that this whole thing is a hallucination by Mirage, who can project her fears for other people to see,
Yeah.
or project their own fears for them to see. Maybe her powers just went a little haywire and she accidentally turned the mental hospital they're all at into her own little, house of horrors.
Yeah, yeah. So it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, but the only problem is that Fox is really working hard to try and rehabilitate their X-Men franchise with Logan and Deadpool, and now this movie, I'm not sure is a step in the direction they want to go to. I would almost say at this point they should stop doing team movies and just start doing individual films. Really focus in on characters.
I think that might be the best option, honestly.
Yeah, and then come back to an actual X-Men film once you've reestablished all these people. Because at this point, I think Colossus may do better in a solo movie than he does in others.
Yeah. I agree. I think that maybe they should definitely focus on the single hero aspect.
They're asking what rank you are in this game.
Oh, I have never. Well, I say never. I've played this game before, but not continuously. It's been a while.
Leg. I saw the new Star Wars: The Last Jedi trailer too, and I don't know what to make of that.
Like I said earlier, like the editing in that trailer had me at least off like gut reaction. I was just like, oh my god. They're implying that Rey's going to be teamed with the Dark Force. What's going on?
I just really assumed from the title of the trailer that the whole thing was going to be about Rey just being the first, like official Grey user in a very long time. I thought she'd be a completely balanced Force user, not taking an official side, either Sith or Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, this is nuts.
Wow.
This is some high level.
It's like Spider-Man and Silk having a race.
That is super cool.
Dude.
Man, that makes me look like crap.
Saba, I have been a Colossus fan because he was the star of the very first X-Men comic I picked up, the end of the Proteus saga. He had to save all the X-Men because Proteus's weakness was metal. And it was just this really striking image by Art Adams of Colossus standing on a pile of downed X-Men, ripped costume, fists held high like it was in defiance. Cut a real image in my head. That and being half black, I relate to the whole minority story really well in that comic, so... X-Men have always had kind of an unusually soft place in my heart. But I'm also kind of unusual in my taste because I don't want to see the same half dozen X-Men over and over again in the movies. I really like it when they vary up rosters. So First Class has been my favorite of their films for a while. That had an unusual group that they put together. Seeing Banshee on screen was great. Then going to the second film, Age of Apocalypse, I think, and Banshee and Emma Frost and a whole bunch of others dying kind of off camera. What the frick?
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah.
Didn't even have time to feel sorry about it because the whole time you're just kind of digesting going, wait, who died? They died? When did they die? Tell me the story.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't they...
You're going to want to follow up in your giveaway.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do it after this, Matt, after this game.
Did they what?
Like, didn't they recently say, like, they're gonna make another Logan or their Wolverine movie?
They haven't been very definitive on that. I know they're open to recasting Logan for future films, but Hugh Jackman has made it very clear. The only way he will play Wolverine again is if Fox and Marvel Studios come to a deal for a complete crossover, like X-Men Avengers movie. I don't know if that means versus or a team up, but they, that's the only way you'll ever get him to put on claws again.
Yeah, I think so. Because, like, a man has done that same character for 10 years? 10 plus years?
9 movies. He's done it since 2000, so almost 2 decades worth of rah, claw, slash.
That's insane.
And I know people are saying that, what's her name? I forget. The little Russian girl who played Laura in Logan would make a pretty good replacement once she grows a little bit. But at the same time, Fox kind of put themselves in a corner there because they set that story in the future. You know, it was like 2025 or 2028. Mm-hmm. So already, Laura, by the time the other X-Men grow up, she might be 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah.
So she really can't be a replacement unless you start using time travel, which is an X-Men staple, but really doesn't make good movie storytelling.
Yeah, for sure.
it is time for that giveaway.
Storm? Storm is a great character, but even comic book writers don't know what to do with her powers. Either she's creating large winds or she's throwing lightning. One or the other.
Yeah.
They really need to vary it up a bit.
So we're doing our giveaway now for SpeedRunners. There's a PC code. And you saw how crazy this game can be with those guys showing off their Spidey skills. But yeah, we're going to do our code right now. So 3, 2, 1.
Bada boom.
Why did that not work? Okay, this is weird. Like, let me refresh. Hang on, let me refresh. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it's.
Bada boom.
Okay. Let's try just doing after active. Let me see if that works. No? Okay.
Oh. Got a new player.
Yeah, new player entered the ring. Yeah, so yeah, just do that real quick, guys. Do a hashtag giveaway. I don't know why that was not working. Or not. I mean
exclamation point giveaway.
Sorry.
Hashtag giveaway. Hashtag feminism.
So yeah, sorry guys. I don't know why it didn't work that time around. So I'll give it like a minute or two before we do our drawing. But again, thank you for watching, everybody. This is our 24-hour charity marathon we're doing for Extra Life. We're not stopping until 12:30 p.m. Pacific time today. And we're going to continue to raise money for kids. So any donations you want to make can be done so right below the stream in the tip us image. You can also donate by hitting the exclamation mark donate in the chat, and it will bring up the link for the marathon, or for the donation for the marathon. Also, we have and we also have t-shirts on sale as well on our Teespring store. So any merchandise that is bought on our store will be donated as well to our charity of choice, which again this year will be UC Davis, like we did last year for Extra Life. So with that being said, let's do this. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Hey! Congratulations, Mastro 712.
The Dark Horse comes in late and he takes it away.
You win a free copy of SpeedRunners. Whisper us, and we will give you the code. But congrats. And
yeah, if you have powers like Black Bolt, whisper very low, please.
And we got tons of more codes to give away, obviously. So if you didn't win this time around, don't worry. We got tons more. Yeah, no problem.
You know, actually, speaking of Black Bolt, I've been watching Marvel's Inhumans on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
So far, that's a big disappointment.
Mm.
As a Marvel fan, that's just those are characters with tons of possibilities, and I don't know what they're doing with it so far. It's slow. It's plotting. A whole bunch of characters that they've decently recreated them in live action, but they're still kind of awkward.
I see. Interesting.
No, not really.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm doing this right now. So give me a second here.
You talk too much. Black Bolt would make an awful podcaster.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find you, Maestro.
I did get a news story yesterday that I put on my podcast recording upcoming. Tessa Thompson, who plays Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok, she tapped Kevin Feige on the shoulder during one of the press junkets for Ragnarok, and she was flanked by other women who have played heroes in Marvel films.
Mm-hmm.
And she told them point blank, they want a female superhero team movie. And he apparently is way behind that idea. He loves that idea. He's the one that's been lobbying for a Black Widow film, but studio execs keep telling him it's not a good idea. I don't know, man. An all-women superhero team would actually be a really big thing right now if they pull it off.
I think so.
The only problem is, though, if you're going to do a Marvel female superhero team, I think it's unavoidable that you need the She-Hulk Jennifer Walters on it.
Yeah, I'd be sick.
But the problem is the entire Hulk pantheon, as far as movie rights, is technically owned by Universal Studios. That's one of the reasons why there hasn't been a solo Hulk film.
Wasn't there talk from Mark Ruffalo that the Thor Ragnarok was a start of a potential story arc for Hulk?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not a story arc that's going to be told in Hulk films. It is a Hulk story that's going to be told in 3 different Avengers films. Thor Ragnarok, Avengers 3, and Avengers 4. The 2-part 4 of the Infinity Gauntlet saga. So they're going to tell a story within those films. That's all well and good. But that sharing deal that Universal signed, as far as I know, is just for the Hulk, not any other character in his Marvel wing. So to get She-Hulk, they'd have to sign a separate deal to get her to get the character to do a film or 2.
I see.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Marvel really suffered in the early 2000s. They sold the rights to their characters super cheap, in perpetuity, as long as the company that bought them kept working on them, because they were desperate for money way back when.
Yeah, they needed to.
They were really close to going under before they sold those rights. It was just enough to keep them going. And about the time they rebuilt themselves was when Disney suddenly showed up and said, "We want the whole thing."
Yeah. Yeah, that really hurt them. But they had to because they needed the money. And if they didn't, then they might haven't been around.
I know. It's just kind of hard not to have some sour grapes about the whole thing, because if they managed to hold out, we would have actually had one integrated, gigantic superhero universe. A very diverse, and it's almost an overused word these days, crew of characters and heroes that all would have been in the same universe. And what have we got right now? Some decent X-Men films. More bad X-Men films than good. And so far, we haven't had a decent Fantastic Four film. I mean, at some points, I almost think the Roger Corman thing looks better than what Fox has done with them.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, and it's not like the Fantastic Four are terribly complicated. I think Fox goes wrong because they keep writing superhero movies out of the Fantastic Four. They need to write adventuring movies. These are explorers.
Yeah.
I've never had much love for the Fantastic Four myself, and it's not because I hate them, but, you know, when you're growing up as a kid, you're looking for role models, and it's kind of hard to make one out of the stretchy guy who barely seems to remember he's married half the time.
Yeah.
You know, he's nice to them and everything, but he's always so absorbed with work, it's just like you wonder if he remembers that he needs to give attention to another human being that he said he would.
All right.
How'd you do that?
Magic. Apparently, connection was lost.
Is he going backwards?
Wait. Okay. All right. Sure.
Why is he killing himself?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to be fancy. Yes. Hey, I won. Hey, I'm the best.
It's hard to what when they're all cisgender white heterosexuals? Be relatable or be interesting? I'm a little confused as to what you're alluding to there. Wow, that sounds really rude that I said that plainly.
Yeah. I think what she means is like having a character that she can identify with, because she is gender fluid.
Well, I don't know. I just try and keep an open mind in respect to that. You know, that's one of those things where I understand where people are coming from in regards to representations in persons of color. I'm half black, so I tend not to be as direct about that, because if I wait for somebody who's just like me in a movie screen, I'll be waiting for quite a while. I'll ask him as soon as he's done with this playthrough. I don't want to interrupt him right at this moment, Mastro. But when it comes to diversity, I really do get it. I just think we're a bit away from a period where there will be, even half representation of persons of color when it comes to a lot of movie representation. Not because anyone's truly abhorrent to the idea. I think it's just a matter of population density. We are still technical minorities. Not trying to be reductive about it, but At the same time, there's just not as many of us. And then there's the issue that you have to find the right people of color who are very talented on film. And as much as there are a few really good standouts, there isn't a wide selection of them.
That's true too.
You know,
like remember, like when the actor stepped down from the Hellboy.
right. That is a very good example. You know, I'm sure that they were really looking for an Asian individual to play that role, but there's not very many that are recognized as talented, and I'm sure those few are very busy individuals.
Yeah. I mean, it was very, very ballsy of the guy to actually give up the role, which could potentially be a big breakout role for him.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad he got it. And then was it Daniel Day Kim who got the role, I think?
I believe so.
You know, he's a good-looking man, but he always struck me as a little bit uncharismatic somehow. He's very stoic. He often has the same expression.
Gotcha.
Saba, I do know that that's on my reading list. I keep meaning to look up more of Mark Waid's work. I love his Empire books that DC bought out in the middle of the first volume. My only issue is it's a Fantastic Four. I've just never been the biggest fan, so I keep having to try and circle back to it.
This guy's torn me.
I do think he's playing around with you, and I don't know why.
It's like, this guy sucks.
It always seems like he's way ahead of you. He's getting ready to eliminate you. Then he just, doubles back all of a sudden. It's like watching a cat play with a mouse.
I think. Oh shit! Here comes the. Yeah.
Screen reader, dude. He's
Yeah,
making fun of you.
he is. He's just dancing all around me. I mean, to be fair, it kind of shows off how cool this game is. But
Yeah, but it is like watching Tony Stark get fooled around with by the Black Widow.
yeah, there he goes.
Come on, mustache, catch me. Mastro needs a little bit of your help.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I got this last round, and then I will hope. I think I'm gonna be good. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm still alive. No.
I'm trying to. You know, if I had an unlikely recommendation, I didn't think the Jean Grey book would be as good, so I would really recommend people take a look at that and read it through. The first 6 issues, the art changes a lot, but the story is very solid so far. I'm excited to see the return of the adult Jean Grey, though. It's been 15 years. It was at the point where I was convinced it was going to be another 15 before she come back, before they suddenly announced she's returning now.
Yeah, sick.
So, December, actually. So it's just like a month and a half away. She's going to return. And she's coming back with the Phoenix Force.
Sick.
Not like as a ride-along. I mean, she's going to be host to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a big power shift, like right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that means the X-Men have a Thor-level character coming in.
Sick.
Well, assuming she's still going to be an X-Man. There's no guarantee just because she's returning, she's going to wear a badge.
Right. So to answer your question, Mastro, you entered that in your Steam account, your Steam PC account. It's let me see. It's if I remember correctly, it's I have to open up my Steam account, but I don't want to. Let's see. Hang on, let me see if I can I do that. Let's see. I might
Open
be.
your Steam account? I'm pretty sure it can.
Well, because my Steam account's on there too, though. So I wonder if I can open it at the same time. So I'm gonna try it right now, actually. So I know where exactly you need to go to enter. But I believe it's games and activate product right below it, and that's where you would put your code in when you click on it. But let me double check real quick. Let me double check on that. And while I do that, reminder, this is the Extra Life 24-hour stream. We're doing this for charity, and we're raising money, and we're still going strong. We're like at the tail end of our marathon almost.
Yeah, and the latter is 6th of it.
Yeah. Managed to.
Managed to keep somebody conscious.
Yeah. To be fair, this year is actually a bit easier, at least from my end.
Because there's 2 more of us here.
True. Very true. It feels a little more easier this time around than it was last year. So, and maybe the fact that it was just I wasn't the only one staying up everybody got some sort of sleep. So
Would have been easier if I didn't decide to record an episode of my own show yesterday, for a couple hours. But
yeah.
it was
Okay.
one of those things that needed doing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so just to let you know, Maestro, it's you go to Games tab on your Steam account, then you go to activate a product on Steam. That's where you put your code in for your copy. So yeah, there you go. So, oof.
Has anyone in the room read the Top Cow book Think Tank? People have been telling me I need to read that. I haven't sat down for it.
What if they said, or what have you heard about it?
Not a whole lot. I'm still kind of unclear as to the story, but I'm just kind of intrigued that it's actually had a couple recommendations.
Okay. I've heard of it. I haven't really dug into it. Ugh.
That's always the hardest thing about comic books is there's a ton of things out there that may be of your interest, but just because you've never heard of it directly, you just don't know it exists.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, it's like when people were telling me about Rat Queens, it sounded ridiculous on paper, but I decided to check it out. It's one of the best things I've ever read. It's like the most caffeine-fueled D&D session you've ever had in comic book form.
Oh,
Speaking of caffeine-fueled,
yeah. Look at this trade. This is actually really cool.
man, these guys corner like they're on motorcycles.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it looks like they don't do it for long. You do it like just quickly and then release. You keep that momentum.
What was that beam?
Contributors. Oh, that's cool. Ah, cool, awesome.
What?
No, like in some of the, you see in some of the walls, they actually had like names of the people who made the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, oh, okay. Either A, the developers are in this lobby, or B, it's a special map. They can do that. Yeah, see,
Oh, okay.
contributors,
It may just be their way of getting away without doing a credit screen.
possibly. Which, if that's the case, that's cool. I like that.
Oh! Swung too high. Looked like he was about to catch up to him, but he didn't let go of the grapple and just went into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get up high to abuse the hooks like they do.
Look at that piece. It's
Dude, burned it up. Yeah, you can't just run if you're gonna keep up with these guys.
Oh, damn.
Dude.
I hanged it for a second there, but nah, I couldn't last.
You kept with him for a while.
Yeah.
Guy playing WAD is just, that's a gamer, man.
That's really cool.
Lost the last one.
Nice. Let's see. You can't, sure. Can't really select that map, but
They were playing with, or?
oh no, because like just on like certain mods I can choose, but they can
Oh.
choose like other ones.
I see. Starting to sound more like myself.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What the hell just happened?
I think they didn't like the map.
Maybe they just don't like you.
No, I think it's because they didn't like the map. I think it's the reason why. Yeah. Or they could be BSing around. That could be their thing too. Flawless victory. So I can't choose the map, guys.
I'm surprised it doesn't give you new players with every instance. Is it? It's the same guys?
I believe if you back out and you,
Okay, they're in on this.
yeah, I think if you back out, oh, shit.
Dude, you are tripping, literally.
Yeah. I believe if you back out, you get new players.
Hmm.
But and I believe you can set up your own lobby too. So.
Oh.
Might be too late for me. Maybe? No.
Oh,
Oh,
no
you got
grip.
it.
There was
Okay.
no grip.
Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, you get to really get momentum and
Yeah.
go up.
I like how the switches do allow people who are behind a good chance to catch, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The ice just made her faster. Oh, my God.
I
It
forgot you could do that. That's so good.
grappled right in the butt. That would stop me cold, too. Man, Cleric's got game, man.
Alright, next. Yeah. I knew then.
These guys go from 0 to, oh, my God. Whoa! Cleric tried to get a little too fancy up there. Yeah, what can I say, Rigel? I never said I was pretty.
I gotta figure out how to use my power up. So now you can use them in the game.
If you're gonna play it, it'd be nice to know how to play it.
I just go and raw sometimes. Hang on, let me go in and just let me just go in and make sure that actually no, hang on. I just go look at the controls menu and let's see. Okay, here we go. Cool.
Oh my God, that's how I do it.
Oh, it's just freaking. Okay, it's literally the bumpers. All right, good to know. All right. Okay, multiplayer. Match. Runner. Speed Unit.
How do you unlock new characters?
I assume you have to play through the story mode.
Hmm.
To unlock the more characters in the game.
Eunuch? Really?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried to.
It says right there, eunuch.
I know. I haven't tried his character yet, so.
It makes you wonder how he can smile like that if he's a eunuch.
Oh man. Man, Alice is really in deep sleep back there.
Well, he did drive a very long way picking me up. He was up super late and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. On top of that, staying up until 4.
About there. I woke up about the time he was going. He was laying down.
Yeah. So
I still don't think I got enough sleep, but I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna knock out on the drive home.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Velocity Rex.
Is that a female humanoid?
It
T-Rex?
looks like it, but considering how animalistic it is, it's kind of hard to be certain.
We'll find out in a minute.
It doesn't matter to you. You're a eunuch.
I'm just curious now. What is this map that they're trying to
I don't know. Everybody's trying to get into that map.
Yeah.
Homing missiles can be blocked by dropping crates.
Cool. Ow.
Starting early. You just stopped and said, "What is wrong with you?"
Hey, I'm there.
Nope. dude. She's making fun of you.
Jesus. Hang on.
Do you know what you're doing?
There we go.
All right. Thank you for being polite.
Oh god. Oh god.
Whoa!
Wow, nice.
Flashlight lasers.
Ow. I got hit somehow.
Oh, she finally trapped you. I still don't know what to make of that
I don't
avatar.
know. Like, is that a?
I think it's supposed to be, but I can't say with absolute certainty. I'm just gonna let that go. What was that?
It's an ability. Oh, SpeedRunners. I should definitely do that.
Nah, it's fine, Saba. You know, if I was gonna be worried about something like that, I shouldn't be on the internet to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
Alright. Oh, you asshole.
Wait for he drops a crate right at your ankles. You just tripped in dino poop.
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
Dude, she put you away in the same place.
Yeah, that corner is pretty tricky.
You just keep headbutting things.
Well, the action skills can have the next. At least when it comes to this. It's like at the end of the fighting game, maybe. But even then, my action skill was still questionable at best.
It's been a while since I've found fighters as interesting as I used to. Used to play them pretty regularly and religiously, but you know, the mechanics changed a lot, and I like more straightforward fighters. I think a lot of the modern ones have a lot of techniques which work for people, but I don't know. I've always been very reactionary in fighters. If I go in with a plan, I'm just going to screw myself up.
As they say, like everybody has a plan before they get hit in the mouth.
You know, I had to stop being aggressive about it after a while too. I don't know if Steve ever told you, but we got into a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo match on the Super Nintendo. Chun-Li versus Chun-Li lasted for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I could believe that.
You know, it was a whole lot of counter punching, very good guarding, and I managed to win at the last minute off of one sneaky move. And I remember it's still supposed to be my turn since I won, but I just dropped the controller and said, I'm out! 45 minutes, man. It ain't going to get much more intense than that.
Yeah.
After that, I might as well have fallen asleep.
Oh shit.
Wow. Oh, dude!
Wow, seriously?
She
Yeah.
went Godzilla on you. I
Yeah.
can't tell if she likes you or if she's just toying with you.
There we go. So I can get you. Oh, no, I can't.
Oops. And eliminated. And she just, did she just quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm apparently that bad. What is a Markiplier? Okay. I didn't know.
Markiplier?
Did not know there was a Markiplier character in this game.
I think that's Black Coffee just switched it up too. I think that's who you were just running against with a raptor face.
Yeah. It's Markiplier.
I would have been impressed if they made an avatar just for Markiplier.
Oh, shit. Oops. Now I need to do that. I'll try and do my ability.
Oof. Nice placement on those crates. So, is there a time where it's better to just kind of put your head down and keep running?
I don't know. I feel like if you're like in the lead, just kind of keep at it. But like it seems like most mobile ways just kind of use the hook.
Looks like the rocket's here. Can you only hook on buildings that have that white underside to them?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Beam bad, I guess.
Really?
Seems like their foot speed is higher than yours. I don't know why. Ah, just a jump behind.
Yeah, I think there may be something more deeper to this than what this game is hinting at. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
That's super good.
Yeah, that was
That's super good.
really good placement.
Dale won. Dale Rebel. Oh, yeah, I got a key now. Yeah, we got a cat.
Is the cat another player? Or? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Catwoman or Catman.
The Comfort Eagle, as his name implies. Ooh. Oh, dude.
Okay, so BC is the item.
Uh, you're holding up pretty well, but a couple bad trips happened late.
Yeah.
Dale shut him out.
Dale Rebel. Oh, I'm dead.
Way to give up on life.
It's YouTube DLC. There's like 8 characters in total, maybe 6. Okay, cool.
Because nothing says I'm good at video games like taking the face of a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the ice seemed like it helped.
That was actually pretty cool.
Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
Alright, I'll see you later, Sonar.
Take it easy.
Yeah, we'll be here for a bit more.
There we go. Dale outlasted him. That was a hell of a run between the two of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Did somebody just not start?
Maybe. Oh, fuck.
I think he just trapped you two.
Yeah. Yeah, this game's gonna be pretty fun. Alright, so let's do another giveaway in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, what do we got to give away?
Another speedrunner.
Another speedrunner?
Yeah.
Okay. So this game you're playing now is what he's prepared to give away. Another speedrunner code.
Yep.
PC, I assume.
Yep. PC.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a multi-platform version of this.
I believe I want to say there is, but right now it's just PC.
So what is it right now? It is 33. 833.
You mean
841. So if you're interested in a code of speedrunners for a PC, you need to put in the code !giveaway to take part. You got about 8 minutes. So if you're interested, act now. Time is limited.
841. I know. Someday.
I do not have the voice to do that right
One
now.
and only. One and only.
Not avoiding it. He's in charge. He gets to pick what's given away. If it's for free, it's kind of hard to complain about it.
Yeah.
Not contractually obligated to give away move or die all the time. Wow, that's wicked crate placement.
That was cool.
This new guy's 712. He's just all over the place. Might have gotten a little too cocky though, because Dale pushed him out.
Hit? No.
No, not in time.
Good game. Goodbye. Goodbye,
Jesus.
Dale. GG's.
Good game. Goodbye. Just like the Flash, I ain't looking back.
Have you seen the Adam trailer for Injustice 2?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
I'm not a fan of the game. I've never been really a fan of the Mortal Kombat system, so that since they made a game around that for DC Heroes, it doesn't do much for me. The only thing that's kind of disappointing as far as the Adam trailer specifically is that I get a lot of his powers have to do with size change, but it seems like every time he's going to use an ability, he's going to turn small and do something, with the exception of the one time in the trailer he turned big. So it always feels like you're going to get the same move.
I see what you're saying. I'm kind of curious to see how that works. Kind of coming from a fighting games perspective. Okay.
Yeah, they got you.
Like I wonder how they're gonna make that work with how he interacts with the other characters. Because normally in fighting games, you know, there are hitboxes and hurtboxes. I mean by that, like characters have limbs to them that are in range to be punished or to have an actual like recognition, like oh, this is how an arm would be like if this was real.
Yeah.
But with Adam, I'm interested to see how exactly that works with the special moves. Because he turns to a little like dot on the screen, and I'm wondering like, is that going to be like his hitbox or like his body of area to hits if say he misses that attack?
I don't
Or is it
know.
going to be the same size as the average human being? So I'm like, I'm curious about that. Because I have a feeling that it's going to be abused.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, the game's always been kind of frustrating to me.
It's definitely a different type of fighting game.
It would be something if that was my only issue with it, but I mean, even the voice acting in the Injustice games to me have been suspect.
Yeah, it's been alright.
It doesn't feel to me like the characters are in the same room half the time when they speak. Whoa!
Yeah, that was sick.
What a turnaround! So, yeah, the Injustice games have just never really grabbed on to me.
It's definitely a different type of hang on. Yeah. Drill.
Figured out where it was, huh? And your ice.
It helped me out.
Dude, yeah, it did. You got way ahead, and now he's caught you.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Too early.
I choked it. Hang on.
Oh!
Oh, I messed up. Oh,
Now he's messing with you.
Okay,
And you screwed it up. You're dead.
Yeah. I had a chance there.
Yeah.
I had a small chance.
Yeah, he actually helped you when he turned you into Iceman there.
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
I thought you made it to the next one. Okay.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, like everybody has a limitation when it comes to fighting games. And obviously, Injustice and the Mortal Kombat style is very, very different.
Yeah, but I've never been a fan of the, classic Midway Acclaim version of dial-a-combo type stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what, Injustice and Mortal Kombat are. They're dial-a-combo. After you're done with this round, though, don't forget, I think your giveaway will be up.
For sure.
Because we started at about 33, and right now it is 38 and a half.
Okay. Can do.
Don't mean to go all dad on you, but
Of course. I mean, it's fine, because we got
Oh.
tons of code.
Oh, it's still there.
No, I'm dead.
Comfort Eagle just kept pushing, man.
Go cat,
There's
man.
712. Well, how does he do that?
So when you those blue things are boosts, you can use those. You can use them right away or save later.
Hmm.
And very good boost if you off the corner. You do.
No, he's still in it. He's still in it.
Catman's still in it. He's got the boost. Nice.
Oh, he pulls ahead.
Oh god. The screen's getting smaller.
This is close.
Oh, I missed
He
it.
ducked it.
Oh, this is insane.
Oh! And Comfort Eagle and 712 are making
Oh,
Speed
no.
Force users look lame.
Oh, he messed
Oh.
it up.
Oh, trip.
he got
Oh, there it
tripped.
is. There it is. That was intense.
Insane. That was insane.
Oh! Just said, you bastard, this is between me and him. Get out.
If I end up winning this, I'm gonna pop off so hard.
Oh,
No, never mind.
he took you both out.
I didn't slide there.
There's definitely some memorization involved in this one.
Yeah, I believe so. I think once you memorize the map, it's like, alright, it should be exactly when to slide. When to
But unfortunately, your timing can be thrown way off because the guy in the lead can change the map, as you can see.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, right in the boxes. That was unfortunate.
That's fine. Yeah!
You remembered.
Way too early. Get back.
Oh! Oh, what? Oh,
Yes.
damn,
Yes.
man. Boxes. Oh. Wow, you three are just going at it here. Bit of an overswing. They got you.
Yeah.
That was good, though. That was pretty damn cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can play with us, Atkins 7. Well, what I'll do is I'll set up a new lobby after this.
After your giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta do that. Because if 712 wins, it's over. If Comfort Eagle wins, this continues.
Yeah.
And right now, Comfort Eagle is just laying it out. But 712 will not give up without making his life hell.
Still Catman.
A superhero versus a furry. Will he be yiffed out?
Oh, man.
Oh, dude!
Oh!
Oh!
So seeing if he nailed it?
If he nailed that hook, that would have been amazing.
That would have been great. They get not yet. Okay, not there yet. Alright, so let me go ahead and do this giveaway and then we'll set up a lobby. Alright, so time for a giveaway. Morning, Steve.
He hasn't fallen asleep yet.
Oh, really?
Getting back on my night schedule.
So what are you up to right now? Or are you just coming out to hang?
Actually, called
Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and get that set up, guys. Okay, actually, I should
I'm used to having
change
a
that.
car right now. I have a hankering to like go out and grab breakfast. But everybody that brought a car is asleep. Or
Yeah.
at work.
Okay, let me just
I
change
am
it real
not
quick.
grub
All right, there we go.
fast food. That's just pathetic.
All right, guys. So it's time to give away another code. Again, this is our charity marathon. We're doing 24 hours. So one last thing. If you want to enter, please hit ! giveaway for a free copy of SpeedRunners, as you can
Usually
see
on the
on
weekends I
stream.
try and make eggs for myself, but it's just
So
not at home.
do so right now. I'll give you another minute. In the meantime, again, thank you guys for watching. We have about another almost 3 hours left in our charity marathon. We're going on for 24 hours. Hoping to raise money for kids for Extra Life. We're going until 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. Once it's over, then we'll definitely
bring that to me.
we're
and say,
oh wow, hello. Oh no, actually that's sorry. I just realized what was it?
I keep thinking there was something I want to bring up.
I read
The
the
film
number wrong.
earlier,
Sorry guys.
Captain
Anyway,
Tapped
so
on the shoulder by, Tessa Thompson at one of the
So,
press junkets. She was actually surrounded by
once we
lots of
give away this
superheroes
code,
from
we'll
Marvel
give away many
Studios.
other codes
They
as
want
well. We
female
got tons of
superheroes.
codes to give
Whole
away.
movie.
And again,
And
raising
he's
money.
way
So if
open
you
to
haven't
it,
already,
but he's
and
also
you
been
want
lobbying
to
for
help out
Black Widow film for
the
years.
cause,
He's getting shut down
I'll
by
put the
us.
link in the chat.
It's hard to tell if this
You
will
can
work.
donate with that link. Also, you can also, let me see if I can get this.
He's also kind of impressed because
There you go. So yeah, we were also selling T-shirts for our Teespring campaign. I'll show you right now, actually. So we're selling T-shirts if you want to support the cause. This was handcrafted and made for the event. So we're selling these,
I like the idea of that.
and any shirts I bought will go towards the charity of our choosing, which is the UC Davis Hospital. Okay. So with that being said, let's get the drawing happening.
I would think you'd have to have an actual woman play.
Just give me a second here.
Yeah.
So,
At least something similar.
all right,
Because with the internet,
let's roll for this, and the winner is.
Yeah, but he still did mocap though.
Hey, he finally got
The Hulk is way different.
it.
The Hulk is
Danielle 1000 finally wins
the Hulk is
the code for
8 feet tall and small.
SpeedRunners.
This
So
Find
congratulations.
the right woman, you
We will
6.5
whisper
feet,
you the
right,
code.
tremendous. It just occurred to me, you know somebody who makes
And
great
I will
videos
set up a
on
lobby
She-Hulk
for
over?
SpeedRunners right now so that people can enter and
Ric Flair's daughter is like 6
and
foot
and, and play with us because this
And
game's
she
actually
is-
really fun.
She
So
wrestles right now, but she is athletic.
give me a second here as I get the code for you.
She can do like forward cartwheel, right smile. She could do it pretty well.
Let's see, where is it? Give me a second here. And in the meantime,
What the hell
here.
Ric Flair's health is doing? I know he's out of the hospital, but I haven't looked it up.
I don't know. I think at this point, no news is good news.
Yeah, he had a health scare, but he seems to have gotten through it. I think Ric Flair
There you go.
finally hit the point though where returning
There's
to
your
the ring is
code.
impossible.
All right, I'm gonna set up the lobby, guys.
Don't wanna kill the old
So
man.
give me a second here as I set
That
it
might
up.
actually be kind of a fun project for next week. Is
No problem.
now that we know that there's talk at least of the Lady Liberators or A Force or something, figuring out who's available and what pieces would still need to be cast. Doesn't have to be completely comic book compliant, but it'd be fun to figure out what else could be added in there.
The Spider-Woman would be an impossibility, which I don't think she.
If Sony plays nice, no.
I mean, that's the thing. Is how many different studios you want to hit up?
Oh, well, Universal will be an easiest conversation as long as you tell them it's not a solo film. I don't think they'll have too much of a problem.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you want to do the female Ghost Rider they
So
had for a
lobby should be
little while.
okay. I'm not sure where you would find it, but lobby should be under one like under MLB Commander. So if you are in chat and want
Yeah,
to join,
moderately
you like
so.
SpeedRunners and
It does mean that unfortunately Hellcat and Jessica Jones are still unavailable.
yeah, let us know if you can find it. I can seven.
That just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
better than
Jessica
anything
Jones,
else,
because
yeah.
they separated the two.
Not because they're separated, but because of the difficulty in matching schedules. You know, the characters are technically available for films, but TV and movie schedules are such different paces.
You know, Jeremy's not laying back down. When you come back, you can probably take the air mattress.
He might be up. He's been asleep for like a good 5 hours now.
I don't know. He said he was going to go to sleep with us 6. So.
Oh no, he didn't last that long. He sat here from like 4 to 5, and between the two of us, just kind of nodding off. You are not searching players in lobby, it says.
You're not searching for this in the lobby. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's local. Okay.
Does it right now?
Okay. Set up your own friends local and bot. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. So how do I? I guess quick match. I guess yeah. Kind of sucks.
Right at Comfort Eagle's back.
Yeah. So,
It looks like you jumped into someone else's match.
yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I can't say. I guess they don't have the option to host lobbies in the game.
Have you seen this game before, Steve?
Yeah.
It's like Spider-Man on meth.
I know.
Not like bad meth. I'm talking like Heisenberg blue. Dude, you got faster by association with Comfort Eagle. Oh.
It's inside.
Hey,
Oh, slick into and face into bricks. Ducking is your kryptonite, man.
And then when I did, I'd get hit by the boxes. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
What was that?
I was on accident. I did not want to take credit for that.
Oh, you
I did too
eliminated
high.
yourself.
I did too high. I did too high.
Comfort Eagle, woo! Oh, did you just grapple his butt?
Yes, I did.
You gotta be careful. He's gonna cat scratch you.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
the two of you are eliminated together.
Alright, we'll set that up. I can't 7.
Nice. Oh wow! Did you see that long distance?
Gotcha. In time. Come on, baby. Give me the win.
Well, you gotta actually win to get the win. Oh!
Almost.
you hooked him in the butt, but he didn't go yes. Okay, fine.
Hey. Awesome. Factory.
So you gotta back out of this.
Okay, so let's
Go
see,
to custom match.
lobby
Z to join, I think.
and go to second box and say search online. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Second box.
That's it. Oh no, that's not. That's for the keyboard. Hang on. Yeah, let's see.
Can you hit left or right there? What is that about?
No, just A's.
No, I meant to.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And then.
Now move to the right box and search online players.
Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Okay, he got it. Yeah. Thanks. Took me a while.
Aiken, maybe you should sit in this room, like right here.
Oh, you need invite to the lobby.
Rank it so high you need an invite. What's your screen name or?
You can do it. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. At least this way we can match up with other people that are. Oh, add online. Add online. There we go.
Yeah.
That way I can like run at, or I can face the players that are my skill level.
Yo, Jason. Doing okay. Watching the sunrise. Hating roosters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
Roosters suck.
So let's go factory.
Yeah, you guys have the rooster. I have the dog over by my room.
Ooh.
Nice.
And Flash and Reverse Flash are headed for the finish line. But Reverse Flash is running backwards. Hey, I didn't name him.
Oh god. I get back here. Oh. Oh man, he is doing some funky stuff.
You mean beating you? Yeah, that's really weird.
No, I mean.
Oh! I like how the underside of that even had grips to slow you down. It's like the ultimate go F yourself.
Oh.
Oh!
Dude.
Missed time to jump. Missed time to jump.
Aiken left a link supposedly to add him to invite him. I don't know how that works. That's all you.
You have to add him as a friend.
No.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Bless you. Oh.
It's everything.
What was that?
I don't know.
You okay there? You allergic to cats or something?
All night?
Huh?
Yeah.
You're allergic to cats?
Someone should have told me this was like cats.
You know,
Sorry.
either that or you were allergic to stupidity. If so, I'm surprised you still have a nose. I
Yeah. I am surrounded by retards.
mean.
All fucking night. No, it comes and goes.
Oh.
Did you just screw him? Oh! He made it through. He's too close for missiles. Go to guns. Dodge.
Oh, he is dodge.
Upsy downsy, upsy downsy, upsy downsy. That human knew my one weakness, my finger. I haven't thought about that in years.
Oh shit.
My one weakness, bullets.
What just happened?
Fucked it up. Did it again. Oh my
Dude,
god.
you're hitting everything. It's like you actively tried to find things to slam your face into. Oh my god!
Yes. You're dead. You're dead, Sean.
No, he's coming. You can't stop the mighty said. What the frig? I can't tell if you're being nice or not.
I just have very slow reactions.
This from the guy
Or
who
you're
said
stoned.
fighting games are all about reaction.
I didn't say I was good at fighting games.
Oh!
Nice.
Face.
Never mind.
That was cool. This is like a comedy of errors. Oh!
What?
Oh!
Still alive.
You just said your ass is mine, literally.
Oh, I missed it.
Titanfall incoming.
The screen's just getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I think it's maximum constriction right now. You guys got to keep up. He who blinks
Can you
first is
see what's
toast.
ahead of you?
Oh god.
Oh, and he used the meteor trick. Oh, and he shut you down.
Oh.
Shut you down.
Damn. Good games. That was fun.
So he says to do it, you gotta add him as a friend on Steam. I don't quite know how that
Oh,
works.
okay, gotcha. What's your
He left a link, like right there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me
Hawaii Reyes.
let me get it real quick. Hang on a second. Let me boot out for a second. Let me add you and then you can
Boot you the
show us,
face out.
show us your stuff. Game was fun. Okay. Whew. Let's see. All right. Let me add you. Okay. Copy.
Where's Steam? There it is. Can I open up Steam? There it goes. Okay. So friends list. Oops. Actually, add a friend. Give me a second here, guys, as I'm adding this person into the match.
Yep.
There we go. All right, you're added.
As a friend, so now you gotta open a new lobby, or he has to open one.
I think you just can join my lobby. So. Okay. Alright. So, you're added, so let me see. Then, invite friends. There we go.
I got up and suddenly realized I need to use a restroom. That's uncomfortable.
Wow, that 200 ping. This game is pretty fun, guys. It's actually pretty fun game. Alright. Hey, Sid. The return of Sid. I'm ready. Ready up. Swearing this guy is really good, so he can show us your stuff. I went to the factory. That was fun. Alright, good luck. Ah. Nope. Get back here. Damn. Actually, help me out.
Ooh.
Still in it.
So Aiken showing you how embarrassing you are, or
He's actually almost the same like skill level as me. He's not.
don't insult the man.
But he is pretty high ranking, is what he said. So.
Ooh. Every brick.
Yeah.
Now he's toying with you.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Also, nobody get through.
Oh. Oh, he's coming. Did you just eliminate yourself? Oh no, okay. The screen construction started.
Yeah. We got a new person to join us.
Rapsrock.
Rap rock.
Rapsrock.
That's cool.
You.
Oh, hey.
I did turn way too early.
A little bit of lag there.
Yeah. Seems a connection. You can definitely see the lag when it comes to other players.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. You seem pretty good. Nice, John. Dodge.
Dude, Sed's pouring it on.
Yeah. Might have.
But Aiken's not done yet.
I think we might have found a match for Aiken. Oh, he's dead. So he's dead.
Did he dodge that ice beam?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did.
Well played.
Well played.
We will meet again.
What?
This has kind of a spastic Invincibles vibe to it.
It really does. It's really cool. I like it. Somebody's dead.
Ooh, Rapsrock got caught up in the upper level. Ooh,
Okay, yeah.
just edged.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and he sits there and waits.
Nice. Some speed boosts.
He made it up top.
Good stuff. Oh,
And
I
the
see.
turbo
So
tunnel.
The top was okay. Didn't know that. Cool.
And now you all start in front of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh. Did everybody purposefully get caught up? What's happening here?
There we go. Yeah, I think everybody's now doing that strat now. Grr.
You got a reason to grr, Sid. Oh, long distance. Go screw yourself. Oh.
Oh, okay,
And again he taunts. Run, little rabbit, run. For soon our time will be done.
yeah.
Thank you for clearing the way.
Oh, I messed it up.
Oh,
I got clipped.
oh no, he's still coming. Every brick.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Like I finished him hanging onto the wall like too sexy. Just too sexy. Dude, Sed's starting aggressive.
Oh shit.
And he made it to the tunnel. Whoa!
I took him down with me.
I got him, Sed. Flap.
That was great. Whew. I'll play a little more and then probably switch to another game, but this is fun. Oh, it's just me and Sid.
happened? He's done making fun of everybody.
He's done.
Oh, there he is. He's a little late to the party. Now he'll embarrass you. Whoa.
Some new stuff here.
This looks unfamiliar. Oof. Oh, dude. That looked awful.
Yeah. Got a point.
Did Aiken just... What is he?
I don't know.
He's supposed to be a speed ghost, or does he have a paper bag on his head? I'm a little bit Whoa.
Oh. That was cool.
Welcome back to my world, he says.
Oh.
Oh, dude. All three of you are playing as dirty as possible.
Oh, damn. Beat. He's Pixel Man.
Huh. Bit premature with the ice beam. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Oh! About to say nice recovery, but then you sat on the bomb.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, it's a shorter route, but it does. The other one really allows you to build up that speed, doesn't it?
It's like this way, please.
Ooh.
Oh, nice
Oh.
dodge.
Wow. This one's taking a while.
Yep. I think I might hit the time limit here.
That bomb's gonna go off in 10.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Ooh.
got him.
Don't threaten me.
Oh, I see. That's what TikTok's about. Okay. Oh, I hit the spikes. Yeah. Oh, he does hook.
He's like a bagman mummy. Ugh. Well played. Whoa. Oh.
Oh, it sucks.
You're out.
Oh, oh wow.
Dude, at this point, Sid's just circling. People are a bit too young to remember the old Tarzan yell. Cryptic. Great block.
Nice.
Oof. And Sid nearly paid to go back for that. And this still won't even win the match, man. The best you can hope for is to get one ahead of your opponent right now.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up?
How you feeling?
Awake-ish.
Mm.
Ugh. Hammered poo light. Man, nobody can get a super clear advantage here.
What? Oh.
There we go.
Batman. Am I still? Okay, no. That's crazy. So if you're frozen before you die, like you stay frozen. That's crazy.
Ugh. Anthony's been showing off how to use spikes as a way to get around.
Oh, thanks.
Oof. They're like, wait, is he still alive? Oh. Okay. Game on! Car! Dude.
Nice. Still it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
That was quick.
This game is pretty insane. Ah, it's dead, yeah. Congrats, Seed. Seed. There we got a new stage. Sweet. Oh no, firewall. Sweet. Alright.
Can we open workshop maps, maybe?
That's super sick. Can I open a workshop maps maybe, or we'll do it for you guys. Yeah, we'll do one more. Cause after this, probably gonna switch up to another game. But yeah, let's see how weird this gets. Okay. Sure. Where am I?
Dodge the golden hook by sliding it under?
Oh, I see. You don't load. Okay.
Dude.
This is kind of cool.
feeling good.
Yeah. Slight improvement. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying what you've seen with SpeedRunners. It's a really cool game, guys. Gave away some codes earlier, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. These are indie developers, so definitely give them some love, beat up them, buy their game, and whatnot. Alright, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you to Akeen7 for joining us. It's pretty fun.